Well, I'm excited about it. I'm not excited about it. The end of things as we know it, that is.
Yeah, the thing is Israel, man, they've got to stop. We've got to go into Israel like we did Libya, We could use the same precedent, really, go into Israel.
That's what they're saying anyway.
We're not going there to conquer the country. We're just going there to stop the massacre, because they're going to massacre all the people in Gaza.
So they say.
Put a stop to that, We should just set the thing is Israel was, if you really want an immigration law, man, they've got to stop. We've got to go into Israel like we did Libya, We could use the same precedent, really. I just was really excited, because I won the lottery. The country, we're just going there to stop the massacre. Several months ago, $25 million. $25 million bucks. Can you believe that? Stop to that. We should just.
I believe it. Problem is, it's not about me.
Several months ago,
Not about me. Israel is going to know we're going to get wiped out eventually. The whole point. The whole point is World War III. There's only one way to accomplish that. Have everybody shooting everybody until all of the governments are at wit's end, and they look for some leader to pick up the pieces. It happened already, around 325, Common Era, Constantine, Rome, ruler of the world, Dark Ages for what? 15 centuries afterwards? That was the beast, man. The first beast. The second beast looks like a lamb, speaks like a dragon. Yeah, well, he's starting to speak like a dragon now. The war was won. The war was won like 2,000 years ago, 2011 years ago. And you know who discovered that it was won? The angels who saw Jesus Christ die on the cross. They realized the war was over and Satan lost. They realized his death was unjustified. He'd never sinned. He didn't need to suffer the penalty for sin. He never sinned. We did. But in principle, which the war is all about, Satan lost. Right there. Every angel that didn't fall knew it right then. Beyond that, every other world that God ever created with beings on it, people who never sinned, maybe they had doubts too. I mean, after all, the devil took a third of all the angels with him in protest against God. Well, if they had any questions or haven't had any doubt about God being just, they were satisfied when Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, for our world. So there's only one race of beings in all of God's kingdom who have doubt that our God is a just God, and that is the human race. And the moment our human race recognizes God as a just God is the moment he comes back. Actually, it's going to take him 7 days to get here. From the time he leaves the throne as a mediator for us, in which case we no longer have a mediator since he's not there, he comes down to this earth. During that period of time, havoc, the Antichrist, he sits on the throne, he's all excited about it, and all the kingdoms wander after the beast for an hour, whatever that is in prophetic time. And then Jesus shows up, destroys the world with the brightness of the coming. All wicked people die. All devils are left empty. And all of the people that believe in Jesus Christ are brought up out of the ground and resurrected and go up into the sky. And all of those living at that moment in time never see death. They're translated and they go up into the sky. For 1,000 years the devil is bound on earth because there's nobody to deceive. All the wicked people are dead or they were killed when he came. So there's no living person on the earth except for a devil. And then all people who believed in Jesus or were saved by Jesus are in heaven with him. And at the end of that 1,000 years, he comes back to pronounce judgment on all of those people. And that's Armageddon. They're toast. So, that's my question to you. Are you saved? You need to get ready.
He said, we had a very, very heavy debit
$25 million it was worth it.
We had a very Darris fight. Let's go ahead and I asked him, and when he answered, I have to write it down because it's kind of difficult to say. It wasn't yes, not. I don't know what it was.
$25 million it was worth it. You know, but
we had a very, very heavy debit rotation tonight. Anyway, very Darris. I asked him, and when he answered, I have to write it down. Go ahead and difficult to say. It wasn't I don't know what it was. Okay, he said we had a very, very heavy debit rotation tonight. We had a very Darrison bite, and let's go ahead and Tarzan la Pedabet Nabapet.